Good afternoon, friends. Happy Friday. Thank God the weekend is basically here. A couple more hours. Um, Actually, the week moved by pretty fast here, but in Southeast Texas, man, it has been raining every damn day because of this Gulf moisture that comes off the Gulf of Mexico. Um, Man, love Gulf Coast living. Let me tell you, it's like Seattle around here. Only Seattle's a better looking city than Houston. Anyway, World Women's College World Series review. Texas, back-to-back state champions. We're going to go over Super Regional Baseball preview, do that. A few news items here. So, hit that subscribe button. Let's get to it. They got that congressional hearing going on, having to do college sports. Nick Saban testified there, and a lot of things he said I agree with. He pleaded for Congress to bring order to a system that badly needs fixing. Yeah, I agree with that. NIL, transfer portal, all that stuff. He also said Congress doesn't need to micromanage college athletics. Yeah, I agree with that. But does need to fix the mess that's going on in the courts and create a national framework so the people inside college sports can enforce fair rules. This all ties into the Protect College Sports Act that Senator Cruz and Senator Cantwell proposed, which would limit transfers, athletic eligibility. I think they said down to 5 years. That's it. And prohibit schools from poaching coaches during the season, which we saw last year, plus a few other things. It has received support from the Big 12 and the ACC, but for some reason the Big 10 and the SEC are holding out. I don't know. I think this is good. Limit transfers. I mean, you can't. Some of these coaches nowadays, they don't know if the player is going to be there next week. I mean, that's bull crap. They need to stop it. Why the Big 10 and the SEC are digging in their heels on this, I don't know. Maybe those two should just break away, play themselves, and the rest of the country can play each other. Anyway, we'll see what happens there. Hey, Hokie fan, you'd be happy about this. Fourth generation Virginia Tech family has donated $75 million to Virginia Tech, with the majority of it going towards the athletic department. So, big donor there for Virginia Tech. The August 29th game between North Carolina State and Virginia, which was supposed to be played in Brazil, no longer in Brazil. They're going to play that in Charlottesville. Organizers say it can't be done. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on. I don't know why you want to play in Rio de Janeiro anyway. It's probably one of the biggest crime-ridden cities in the world. When they had the Olympics there a few years ago, I was like, how many of these athletes are going to get mugged or robbed? It's just may have beautiful beaches, but from things I've seen on the news and read, the whole city is basically a crap hole. But so maybe that's why they moved it. Who knows? Former Iowa State forward Milan, how you say his name? Milosevic, I think that's how you say it. He commits to Kentucky, so Kentucky's getting themselves a pretty good player. For the third time in 3 years, Auburn's men's golf national champions. Congratulations to them winning the national championship in golf. And finally, felony drug charges against Alabama basketball player Aiden Holloway could be dismissed if he completes a second chance program implemented by the court. Includes a $1,300 fine, community service, drug and alcohol screenings. He was arrested back in March when police found 2.1 pounds of marijuana, plus evidence of drug transactions on his phone. He faced 10 years in prison and a $15,000 fine. If he violates any of this in the second chance program, he violates anything in that second chance program, he's going to have to go to court and enter a guilty plea, and he could go to prison and pay a big fine. So, Aiden, hope you learned your lesson. Complete the program. I think Alabama said, hey, if he completes the program, he can come back. So you got everything ahead of you. Don't be stupid like a lot of these young kids are today, all right? And I saw something else about Sorsby's lawyers. They filed some kind of motion in a court in Lubbock to against what NCAA. The NCAA said you can't play college ball no more. They trying to block it or something. I don't know. But actually, the judge is going to consider it. He's got to think about it, he said. I was like, all right. But even if he does and says, yeah, he can play and all that stuff, not I'm gonna tell you right now, if I had a team that needed a quarterback, I don't know if I would take him. I mean, he went to rehab and stuff, but just never know. I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens with that one there. Okay, so Women's College World Series, Texas back-to-back champions. They won again. Just the way it looks like Texas Tech had some life in these games and was going to make a game of it, maybe even go for a win. Did not happen. So game one, Texas beat Texas Tech 7-3. Texas 10 hits, 0 errors. Texas Tech 3 hits, 0 errors. In that first game, Kavan had 6 strikeouts for the Longhorns. Stewart, 2-run home run. Maloney, 2-run triple. Texas Tech, their pitching group only had 2 strikeouts in that first game. Davis had a solo home run. Williams had a 2-run home run. Moving on to the second game, Texas beat Texas Tech 4-1. Texas 4 hits. Texas 8 hits. I'm sorry. Texas Tech 4 hits, 1 error. Kavan pitched again. She had 5 strikeouts for the Longhorns. Henry had a solo home run. Good, an RBI single. 2 runs were scored because of a Texas Tech throwing error. Hang on a second. Texas Tech candidate, she only had 3 strikeouts in that second game. All Red had an RBI single. Texas led 2-1 in that game till the 7th. Texas Tech had a chance, but with all the help, but with the mistakes that Texas Tech made and couldn't really hit anything, Texas scored 2 more runs to win that second game. It's like it all fell apart for them in the 7th inning of that second game. So anyway, Texas softball national champions again. Super regionals start today. In fact, one of them's already going on. I got a score for you. See if it's been updated. Looks like it has been. So Morgantown, West Virginia is playing Cal Poly. It's the top of the 9th. West Virginia is beating Cal Poly 12-2. So it looks like they got that one handled. Coming up at 3, I'm looking forward to this one. Chapel Hill, 47-16 USC versus number 4 North Carolina. Really looking forward to that game. The 5 p.m. game in Troy, that was kind of interesting. 39-26 Little Rock versus 36-30 Troy. Battle of the little guys there. Might not be too bad of a series. And then tonight, 8 p.m., this is going to be a good one too. Auburn, number 18 Ole Miss versus number 5 Auburn. Moving to tomorrow in the Super Regionals. Athens, 11 a.m., another good one. Starts off the day. Number 17 Mississippi State versus number 3 Georgia. Noon, Morgantown, their second game. Number 9 West Virginia versus 39-22 Cal Poly. Looks like it's fixing to be 39-23 Cal Poly. That'll be game 2. That might be for it. The Super Regional right there. As bad as West Virginia's beating Cal Poly right now, they may do the same thing tomorrow. Chapel Hill, they'll have their game 2, number 4 at 2 p.m. Number 4 UNC versus 47-16 USC. Troy, they're going to have their second game, 3 p.m., 36-30 Troy versus 39-26 Little Rock. Auburn, they'll have their second game at 5 p.m. Number 5 Auburn versus number 18 Ole Miss. Lawrence, this is gonna be an interesting one here. 6 p.m. game 1, 36-22 Oklahoma versus number 13 Kansas. Oklahoma's looked good at times this year, and then they go and stupid things happen, like losing to LSU in the Southeastern Conference tournament there. That was kind of crazy. But that one's kind of interesting. Then primetime, you got a really good one, 8 p.m. Number 15 Oregon versus number 6 Texas in Austin. That is game 1. And then 9 p.m. the late one, Tuscaloosa, 36-24 St. John's versus number 16 Alabama. Game 1 of that Super Regional. Super Regionals looks like they're going to be pretty good. Got some good teams paired up together. Some of the little ones, though, like Little Rock and who was Little Rock and Troy? That may be kind of interesting to see how they battle it out, how they can do, see if they can move on to the Men's World Series. Anyway, so that's it. Hope you have a great weekend, especially raining here again all weekend. Like I said, love Gulf Coast living. It is awesome. Be careful, have fun. I'm fixing to start on the football preview. Hopefully nobody transfers out. Because, I like to read star players coming back. And then, of course, right when I'm fixing to do it, one of them leaves and goes somewhere else. And Cat's trying to come over here. Anyway, so yeah, that'll be out here. I'm going to get that done. and probably start broadcasting that probably like right around the 1st of August. So each week we'll do a couple conferences all the way up until first weekend of college football. Anyway, have a great weekend. Hope the weather's better where you are than it is here. Be safe. Have fun. We'll see you back Monday or Tuesday to review things that happened in the Super Regionals and get the Men's College World Series set up for you. Anyway, have a great weekend. See you next time.